Revenue Canada, how can I help you today?
I got a message. I just got home. There's a thing on my answer machine to call this number or something about a lawsuit.
Alright, sir. Can I have first name and last name, please?
My first name is Gerald, Gerald. My last name is Joyce, Joyce.
Alright, sir. Who is Wilson Margaret?
Who is who?
Wilson, Mr. Wilson.
Wilson is that's my wife's name, maiden name.
Oh, alright, sir. Sir, hold on a second. Let me check what was the purpose of the call.
Okay.
Alright, thank you for holding, Mr. Gerald.
Yes.
Listen to me, Mr. Gerald. This is a very serious concern. Alright, listen to every word of
Oh.
CRA very carefully. This is Tax Crime Division, Officer
Oh.
Brad Walters. Alright,
Oh.
with batch ID 704963.
Oh.
Alright, so the purpose of the call is to inform you that you are being listed as the primary suspect in a case being filed by CRA. I have received a legal affidavit against you which says that there is an outstanding tax liability under your name and you also tried to commit a fraud with the CRA.
Oh.
So I just need to
Oh.
have your lawyer's name and number who would be able to represent you inside the courthouse.
My lawyer's name?
Yes, sir, and his
I don't.
information, your attorney's information.
I don't really have a lawyer. I don't use one.
Alright, sir.
I
So,
had
sir,
I
have
had
you...
one I had one on a drug charge, but he retired. I don't have one now. The drug charge was years ago.
Alright, sir. Sir, have you briefed about the case by local police department for the confirmation on the arrest on your name?
The local police, no,
Alright, so you are not aware of the situation happening under your name?
not until I got this call. No,
Alright, sir. Do you want me to provide some more information over this federal recorded line where we are talking right now? Or do you want me to forward your file to the local police department office so that they can come down at your doorsteps to arrest you and detain you for at least next 72 hours till the CRA hearing is done in front of jury member of Federal District Court of Canada?
well, I certainly don't want to have the police come to my house. No, what do I got to do?
Alright, sir, let me relay all the information from the affidavit first, but before I proceed, I would like you to notify that the lines on which we are talking right now are recorded, and I would appreciate if you do not interrupt me in between while I am reading this affidavit. I will address all your questions regarding the affidavit once I finish. Is it okay?
It's okay.
Alright, sir. The CRA, after undertaking a statutory audit of your tax filing between year 2011 and 2016, has concluded that tax worth rupees 4,213 have been underpaid by you. The CRA has discovered strong evidence that this was not a result of innocent negligence. Rather, we have reason to believe that it was a willful action with intent to defraud the CRA.
No
The
way.
CRA is not claiming... Sir, I told you do not interrupt
Well,
me in between.
I
This is federal
certainly
record.
I certainly did commit no fraud, and I want it on the record.
So this is federal record line, so please choose your words wisely, alright?
I
And
did.
please do not
I
interrupt
said
me
I didn't.
while I am reading this affidavit. While I am reading this affidavit, do not interrupt me in between.
Well, go
Alright?
ahead. Go
The
ahead. Go
CRA,
ahead.
the CRA is not claiming that you are not paying your taxes. CRA knows that you are paying your taxes on a regular basis. But when they have done an auditing of your tax returns, they found out that you had failed to declare your actual income, which was higher than what is mentioned in the returns. You had wrongly benefited from deductions for which you were not eligible, and every year you paid less taxes than you were supposed to pay. So CRA had decided to press 4 criminal allegations against you: violation of federal tax regulation, violation of Canadian Revenue Code, theft by deception, willful misrepresentation of information to a government organization. The CRA had decided to forcefully recover this amount by invoking Canadian Revenue Code 6331H against you. Now what this means for you: CRA will mark a lien on your assets including your house and car if it is there, All your non-bank accounts could be frozen, which means that CRA will recover your tax debt from the balance in your bank accounts. You would not be able to access your bank accounts till the time it is frozen. The credit reporting agencies would be notified about your tax fraud, and they are most likely to downgrade your credit ratings. If you have an
I didn't
existing
hear that
payment
last
plan
part.
with
I didn't hear
CRA,
that last part.
the credit reporting agencies would be notified about your tax fraud, and they are most likely to downgrade your credit ratings.
Okay,
If
too
you
much
have an
forward.
existing payment plan with the CRA, then it will stand terminated under Section 30A CR code. CRA will get a non-bailable arrest warrant issued against your name. You could be spending at least 18 months in the jail before the investigation are completed and you are given a bail. If you do have any prior convictions, including but not limited for worthless check grant theft and money laundering. We had a statutory audit, Gerald. It was a mass audit not only for you. It was conducted for the year of 2011 to 16 for all the citizens and individuals of Canada whosoever filing taxes. Now, whenever it's the matter of mass audit or national audit, it has been conducted in the headquarters of Audit Department and the Finance Department. We found out 18,000 citizens who have been suspected with the allegation of tax fraud. We also received your filing amongst them that you were also committing a fraud with the government and the
No, I'm
CRA.
not.
In your in your filing, we found out certain miscalculations and mistakes due to which you paid less taxes to the government, and the government is claiming those mistakes were committed intentionally
No,
to defraud the government. Well, that's the reason they have filed a case against you. I'm done with my part. If you do have any questions, you can ask me right now.
no, I did not do anything on purpose. If I made a mistake, I made a mistake.
All right, so you're saying that was a genuine mistake.
Well, yeah. Why would I do it on purpose?
All right, sir. So right now, I'm awareing with this situation right now. See, sir, right now CRA is offering you to maybe you if you want to settle down, there are two options right now. You can settle down with the outside the court with the CRA by paying your underpaid amount to the auditing department of the CRA, or you can go legally with the CRA where you have to pay penalty of 30,000 to 65,000
What?
dollars if you
What?
lose, plus the unpaid amount, the underpaid amount, or you can settle down with the CRA outside the court.
Well, how can they raise it to 30,000 when it only started at 42?
Yes, sir. But this is the rule, all right? If you
Rule?
lose,
I
then the
never heard of such a
sir,
rule.
this is the penalty, sir. If you lose the case, the penalty would be 30,000 to $65,000. If you lose in the courthouse.
Well, I
But
don't.
if you want to settle down, you want to resolve the case with
How
the
do I
CRA,
settle
you
down?
can. All right, sir. So maybe there is a way to resolve the case, but if you want to resolve the case, the only thing I can do, I will talk to my higher authorities and with the auditing department. And if they agree upon on your resolution, then surely you can get this case resolved. But I can't promise you anything. I can try. So do you want me to do that?
Yeah, yeah. Please try. Talk to the higher authority. Oh
All right, sir.
boy.
Before I go ahead and have a word with the higher authorities, let me ask, do you have the amount of 4,213 in full to pay to the auditing department?
No.
Then how is it possible that we can help you to resolve this case outside the courthouse?
Well, I can. I got 2,000.
All right, sir. But first I have to talk to my higher authorities. But stay online for a moment. Do not disconnect the line. Stay near your phone. As soon as I come back, I will let you know, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Giles, you there?
Yes, I am.
Right, Mr. Giles, I spoke to my higher authorities and they have agreed upon your resolution, but auditing department want to ask some questions before they give you any resolution. So on behalf of them, I will ask you some questions. Make sure you answer it to me correctly.
Okay.
Have you ever been arrested in Canada for any criminal records? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
And when and how?
In 1986, I was arrested for drug possession.
All right, sir.
And
Have you
then,
ever been arrested? Mhm.
and then in 1989, I was arrested because I was driving without insurance and I was racing up and down. So
Hmm.
I got some time for that.
Sir, do you have any pending judgments against your name in any county court?
No,
All right. Have you ever been arrested in Canada for any money laundering case?
well, no,
That was very doubtful, no?
no, no, no.
All right, sir. Now I will transfer the call to the restitution officer and he will provide you with the further steps to resolve the case.
Okay.
Thank you for holding the line. This is Brad Walters from the Restitution Department. How can I help you today?
Well, they transferred me to you because I owe money, and they said you were the auditing guy or something.
Okay. So, first of all, am I speaking to Mr. Gerald?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Gerald, as you have been updated by one of my officer that you owe this amount of $4,213 to the Revenue Canada,
Right.
and one of my officers told me that you want to resolve this case, okay, and you can make a payment of $2,000 at this point of time to the Revenue Canada. Am I right, sir?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Now, first of all, I will let you know how you're going to submit the payments to the Revenue Canada. Kindly listen to me very carefully, okay?
Okay, I got a checkbook. I could get a bank check. Well, you all right?
Uh,
Hello? Hello?